as they just find that quick early kill.
Oh my god. This must be some long observation. I think Tribe probably have someone like just watching Hoon stream over and over again, like, and he said, okay, this guy is gonna come to this bush at this second into the game. Let's go ahead and find him over here and just get this over with. Look at what it's, that's just insane. You know, Fireman walking into the bush that Hoon's gonna walk into. That gotta be some early prediction. That you gotta kind of analyze the player behavior before the game started to know that.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the work of your coaching staff for Tribe, spotting out tendencies of your opponents and allowing them to get that free first blood. And the kill did go to Twisted Fate as well. So starting is going to be a little bit better off here at the beginning of this game. Not to mention 4 people getting an assist. It put them at almost a 500 gold advantage before any minions were even in the lane.
Yeah, and now with that advantage, with that lane pressure, we'll see a little bit of invade coming in from starting, and Tigers together. The yellow card comes in. Charm.
Gonna find that stun. Starting is in trouble on the backside, though. They do get the kill on to Hoon, but Starting falls as well, and now T-Tigers is in a rough spot. He's gonna get rooted and stunned, but somehow stays alive and gets over the wall. And now there's gonna be Old School and Max Green looking to help keep him alive. I don't know how T-Tigers survived that.
That was pretty good. I think with just really patience pays off, you know, to be honest. T-Tigers waited for a long time before he actually used his skill to get away. He knows if you try to get away a little bit early, he'll be stunned up in place no matter. So really like that micro maneuver over there. A very detailed play from Tigers. And that early game rotation, 1v1 trade, but Tiger does get a kill, and which gonna result in Monkey turning, Lee Sin turning level 5. Ahead of Monkey. In fact, look at Wukong. He's only level 4, and he still needs at least 2 more cams to scrump, and then the Wolf cam to get that level 5. So Lee Sin's really far ahead, and is looking to start something on the map right away.
Yeah, I mean, nice early lead for Tribe. Now the gold has expanded up to about 1,000 gold in their favor. And both of these teams are teams that play around that early lead. They both love to get an early lead and then stifle their opponents of being able to farm and get any gold for themselves from that point on. So we'll have to keep our eyes on, you know, the rotations that start to be made by Tribe. Now that level 5 is available on most of the champions across the board, you know, Twisted Fate especially, keeping in our eyes on when starting uses that ultimate to try and make a play across the map. You know, Dragon's going to be spawning in a little under a minute as well, so there is definitely going to be some explosiveness here pretty soon.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is a lucky sweeper, actually. I mean, Wukong was able to sweep that ward reverse. Like, how often does jungler do that? Again, that might just be like a... You understand how your opponent usually gonna ward, and you try to sweep out your jungle because you know how Tribe ward. The GOONS and Tribe ward similar way. They ward very aggressively into the enemy jungle, right? So I like that the way how he sweep that ward out and then really find out, because if he try to touch the ward like a regular player would do, he would not detect that ward, and then they probably would never know that Tribe would have vision on them the whole time. You know what I mean? So really good sweep over there, and able to find that ward out. So the first dragon is coming out though,
Dragon has spawned.
and both sides are making their way towards it.
Yep, that's going to be the vision used by Max Green to spot out this ward here in the river and confirm that there is no other vision on the dragon just yet. Now everyone is going to be posturing up here, Old School, looking to get some extra poke damage before any fights happen, and that's going to be key for Tribe as these fights start to kick off, is getting a little bit of poke before the fight is actually engaged. Hoon has already died a couple of times, so we need to be careful. Now they're going to be looking for this position in the river. Everyone is just posturing up, looking for the right time to try and engage.
Yeah, and I really like the warding from Team Tribe this game. The ward is spread out across the left entrance for Team GOONS right there, and right entrance is also covered. Ooh, look at the damage.
Oh, there we go with the package used by Hoon, but it's just going to be to cut off the team for a little bit. Now they can look to re-engage. Dragon still wasn't even started, so package now gone, pretty much not getting any value out of it other than a little bit of positioning edge.
Yeah, And Tribe, again, they're clearing the mid wave. Starting has the lane pressure, lane prio against Hoon. At the same time, Hoon already wasted the package, right? They were trying to catch someone off. They know old school is really, really low on the Varus, so that could have been an opportunity for them. But then maybe GOONS are rushing it just a little bit, and now giving Tribe this advantage, territorial advantage over this dragon. And again, on the left side, there's still Ward.
T-Tigers goes in, looks for the big kick, and now their fight is on. Starting is in the back lines as well with T-Tigers and Chuck. They're looking for Goom. They get the kill onto the Jhin. And there's going to be a Guardian Angel pop, but it doesn't really matter because the kills are rolling in now. Two members of GOONS are on the back lines, though, is Charm and Hoon, and that's going to be Hoon getting collapsed on 4-on-1. Meanwhile, Max Green trying to chase down Charm just to make sure he can't make any plays on this Dragon. T-Tigers is extremely low, needs to be careful. He's going to get the shield from Max Green to help him stay alive as they start up this Dragon.
Yeah. And even though Malphite is making his way here, but they have no vision. I mean, right now the vision is too late, right? And then these are going to easily dash away, so... Ooh, the snipe!
Oh, flash was used too. That's a mistake from T-Tigers. Uses the flash, but it's flashed in a straight line into the ultimate charge and gets taken down. You hate to see it. Now Chuck just kind of walking into Hitman, but of course he's a Gragas. He's going to be tanky enough to not really care too much about it. But old school, he needs to be careful with his pathing. Coming through this bottom side, they're trying to protect this turret, but the turret is going to go down. First turret destroyed by the side of GOONS, so they do at least get something off the back of that Dragon.
This is why this is a top tier competition in North America, right? Both teams know how to capitalize on tiny mistakes that opponent make. At the same time, the window is so small. Like you saw the Malphite came from mid and went straight to bottom instead of returning to the mid lane because they know they're gonna swap lanes. But everybody actually came bottom. They know that Tribe is low after that, and they continue to do the Dragon. That means the bottom side is open. So they got the first tower, threw themselves back in the game. It's not too much gold deficit, and now the Rift Tower is on the map.
And then there goes Wukong jumping in, gets a couple of knockups. Malphite as well onto old school. They're focusing him down. He can't get out of the pit, and he is going to fall. But can Tribe answer? They find a couple of kills for themselves as well, and now the damage is being dealt. Braum is the next target. He will fall. Hitman trying to take out Starting, but Twisted Fate just has too much maneuverability to take himself alive. And now Gume wants to get away from Chuck. Chuck looking to chase him down. Not sure if he has the movement speed to do so. And it will be, when the dust settles, a 4-for-4 with just the Gragas and the Jhin getting out alive.
I wish they gave me notification on who has a Rift Herald. Like, really. You know? Like, is there a
Braum
way
has
to check, like, who has a Rift Herald? Because that would be... Maybe...
Yeah, Braum has it. On the scoreboard, you see their trinkets on the far side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is. Beautiful. Yeah, again, 44. Completely even trade so far on both sides. I gotta give credits to Gume on a Jhin though. The position, the damage he's able to dish out. I think you really stretch the positioning. Like, how much can you go in order to do damage, you know? Literally, he was 1 versus 3 at a position where most people would back away at a time, you know, knowing that you're in a huge number disadvantage with Chuck sitting on your face. And he's just like, nah, I understand they use all their skills, I understand that their 2 people are low, and I can't do enough. With skill 1, with the passive bullet, so Gume definitely popped off over there and just dished out incredible amount of damage. 2-1 and 2. We're gonna see at the end of the game right here. I think he's probably one of the highest damage dealt in the entire game.
Yeah, well, right now there's another engage happening onto the Gragas, but he gets the knockback, and the damage from Tribe is just so much. They've already found themselves a kill. They're looking to take down Hitman as well. He gets out for now, but Starting is there waiting with the extra damage from Twisted Fate. And now Braum blocking a lot of this damage. There's the ultimate from Jhin. Gonna try and get some kills. T-Tiger should be able to body block a lot of this, and then Tribe gets out of harm's way. They find 2 kills there and don't lose anyone in return.
Wow. Let's take a look at the team fight once again. Monkey went in a little bit too hasty. I think he got caught way too quick. If Monkey stayed alive and the combo to Wiz and Malphite together, that could have been a different kind of outcome, right, for that team fight, how the game would have gone. And now the next Dragon's coming up, the Baron's coming up in 5 seconds. But top side up, this might be a little bit risky for them.
Yeah, very much could be risky as they're going to be taking a lot of damage. Starting wants to get this kill, but it's going to be actually Gragas Chuck taking that one down. As Starting and Chuck just working so well together. I mean, Starting on the Swiss Fate has 9,000 gold already. No one on the side of Goons is even close to that. And Tribe is also taking down targets in the mid lane with that 2 kills as Dragon spawns. That's going to be a free objective for Tribe.
I like it. I like it. Tribe comes in prepared. You know, they're ready to show you, hey, the previous games we're just playing. You know, now stuff are just get starting. Mid lane.
Oh, Hitman tries to use the ultimate to escape, and when you're ulting defensively as Malphite, that is never a fun situation. Wukong going in to try and get some knockup, but it's just going to be Tribe finding more and more damage. Now Charm going back in again, but he just gets taken down. Old School on the backside of this fight is taking down Braum. Max Green actually gets the kill as there goes Blue Tigers. Oh my goodness, the snipe! The snipe from Old School absolutely picking off Jin, and Tribe are just in complete control of this game.
We're coming to close to 10,000 gold advantage to the favor of Tribe at this point. This game they just play a lot more coordinated. We see a lot of disconnect, which is uncharacteristic from Goon's side. You see people going in one after another. You know, like getting caught one after another. Hitman getting caught, have to use the ultimate to get away, and it's just pretty chaotic from Goon's side. Very, very uncharacteristic often. Again, this is only game 1 though, and I think none of them are pulling out the strongest champion they're playing. We also noticed a little bit of lack of synergy from their composition. So they want to go for the full-on team fight, but it seems like they haven't got a chance to really do that, right? Malphite haven't really synergized with Wukong that much. And then, with that being said, topside though.
Now they're looking to chase down Chuck, but this is 4 people dedicated to killing a Gragas, and he is surviving for so long that the rest of the team is here. Tribe is looking to answer, and Chuck still has not dropped. Finally, he goes down, but it's only after Charm has been taken out as well, and Tribe just completely collapsing onto this. Hoon flashing away, trying to get out, but he's going to get caught by the gold card and taken down, and now Baron is on the table.
Yeah, you got, oh, Jinx, oh, completely wasted. I mean, you gotta feel a sense of desperation when the 4-man dive onto your Gragas, and the Gragas sitting on the tower, acting like gargoyles. Again, I gotta say, Goon's making the same mistake I pointed out in the first dive they did, which is, I think they're rushing this game. You know, they're playing this game impatiently, which is very, very odd of them. You know, like they shouldn't have been playing this game like this. They usually take game very methodically, step by step. We talked about in the previous game the strengths of from Team Goons is when they play games and when they're in an advantage, they still play the game like they're even against their opponents. You know, so that just shows how patient they are. But now this game, we see people going in one by one. We see people diving Gragas. You well known that Gragas is full tank with gargoyles already under a tower. That's just a little bit too confident, you know, on like how fast you can kill a Gragas.
Yeah, Braum eating a good chunk of damage there, you know, just denying a lot of it. But the siege is here from Tribe. Now Braum is extremely low when he doesn't have that shield up. The inner turret is gone. The base is broken open, and Tribe is now pushing in top lane as well with some Baron buff minion, and a huge Gragas ultimate is going to kick things off as they now go in. They can't find any kills from the side of Goons, and Tribe is just cleaning house. They've got themselves 2 kills, make it not quite a third, but they have minions in the base. They're taking down the Nexus, and in 14 minutes, Tribe Gaming are going to take a 1-0 lead in the grand finals.
Wow.
Victory!
Wow, what are we seeing in the game 1 between Tribe and Goons? This is a reverse performance from the group stage. Tribe really putting their stuff together, not too much goofy plays, going in all at the same time. And then I gotta say that everybody's MVP. I can't have a clear MVP this game, even though the system ended up giving it to starting because of his outstanding damage and performance. Many kills he did, 24,000 damage. You look at Old School with ADC on Varus, able to do 20,000 damage also. So overall, everyone played it really well. I think they just played they really tied out their gameplay as we discussed that they should have been doing since the beginning, and now it's paying them many dividends. They're playing Goons like, you know, they're Goons, right? So this is definitely a game. This is Tribe that everybody know and love. So Goons definitely need to step up their game. Go into game 2 right here if they want to even up the scoreboard and kind of give themselves a little bit of confidence boost. At the same time though, Goon hasn't used many champions, you know, like this game. And then the comp that they use definitely cannot say it's a signature comp for them. So like Goons going forward, definitely do not be afraid. If you're a Team Goons fan, they're still in this game about a long shot.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this was very much a lopsided game, but that's what we see from these top teams. It doesn't matter if they're up against another top team or if they're up against, a solo queue team. The games look very similar. They get that early lead and they know how to play with a lead. And that's really what separates the best teams from the good teams is just knowing what to do once you get that early lead and not giving your opponents a chance to get back in. It ends up looking like a one-sided stomp, even if the teams are closely matched, just because of whichever team gets that early advantage.
Yeah, it's because neither team make too many mistakes, right? So they know how to hang on to those advantages. But ladies and gentlemen, that's only game 1. Do not go anywhere. But after this short break, the whole stream will move to Trovo.live because this tournament is sponsored by Trovo and made happen by Mobile Mayhem. If you're watching the stream right now, make sure to go follow Tasty Bacon and Mobile Mayhem on Twitter so you can follow all the future events that they're hosting, they're organizing, they're part of. At the same time, the remaining of the grand finals will be streamed exclusively on Trovo starting this point on. During the break, make sure to use the link in the chat to go to Trovo.live to finish the rest of their tournament. Can Goon come back from a 1-0 deficit, or are we gonna see a 3-0 reverse clean sweep from Tribe, like what Goon did to them in the group stage? The story is just unfolding. We're only getting started. We'll see you on Trovo.live after this break.